This clip is brought to you by Mind Bullet. Increase focus for work or working out. Enjoy this clip. I want to rewind real quick to what you're mentioning about healing those different body parts, or like having an intention on what you're trying to, work on and heal, and then focusing on that. Because again, like, I think some people are going to hear that and think it's wild, but I think for the individuals that do want to learn more about what you're talking about, You Are the Placebo and Becoming Superman by Joe Dispenza are number one really good books. But he talks about how he healed his back.
Yes,
because his back thing wasn't fake. I mean, you can talk about that.
Yeah, so I guess what his story was that he broke his neck and his back, and it was actually like not just like a nerve or something like that. Like, it was broken bones in his neck. And he was laying, I think, face down for a period of time, and he came to the conclusion, like, I can sit here and just sit here and not do anything, or I can mentally heal my neck and back. And so he went through this meditation where he was visualizing his back and his neck being rebuilt and healed, and he, without surgery, fixed his entire neck and fixed his entire back, and those were broken bones.
And it took a while. It took a few months.
Yeah, it took a while, but he just sat there and did the meditation every day, over and over and over. So there's really something to this kind of stuff. And again, like, it really comes down to the self-awareness plug that I keep going with. If you truly understand that you are loving awareness, having the human experience, and when I say loving awareness, it means you're a microcosm of God. Like having a human experience, which means you have beautiful, unbelievable powers to do unbelievable things while you're here. And I know that's a far out concept for a lot of people, super far out, but I think that's where we're heading. That's what Wim Hof is able to do when he tells his body to heat up. When he can put his hand in the air and just tell his hand to heat up, that's just the tip of the iceberg with this kind of stuff. And we're seeing again with Joe where people are healing their bodies of cancer and stuff like that when they're giving love to the area. So it's all about love healing. Love is healing everything. So if you're loving awareness, you have the capability of healing everything in your body.
I believe in a lot of that. I've said before on the show that I think that every person has a divinity within them. And I don't know if there's personally, I don't know if there's a God necessarily, or if there's just a God within us, or we're able to tap into some godlike feature that allows us to do stuff that we didn't think was normal.
Yeah,
where we're like, that is like some pure magical stuff. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Jesus.
I didn't want him to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, Jesus is here.
I think that's what he tapped into, right? Like Jesus was, he was the most gangster dude that figured this out. That's what I think. And I came from a very rough upbringing of Catholic church stuff. So I became very anti-God, very anti-Jesus even. Like, I didn't want anything to do with religion. But then once I came full circle, understanding what this all really was, it made so much sense what Jesus was able to do. He was tapping into all of these things that we were kind of just getting into. And he was able to heal the blind literally and heal people with leprosy literally through the power of love. And I think that's where we're all really getting to. It's going to be cool. And I think as we keep elevating ourselves in this loving way, and we start acting from this space too, and then eventually creating from this space, like from this divine space, and then children will even be more profoundly powerful. They'll have more gifts and I think a lot of children do have those gifts in a lot of ways, but we remove the creativity from them in a lot of ways when they get older and they go through school and stuff like that. So if we enforce their creativity and enforce this, like these gifts and these godlike powers, who knows what can happen. Maybe we'll fly one day.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, you said, being present and then giving whether a body part or something love and light. So like an actual physical injury, I'm assuming you can give your mind love and light for whatever it may be, stress or something like that. So then is it the lack of love and light that's causing some of these issues, or is it just we're so distracted that we're kind of messing ourselves up?
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's just there's two types of people. I think there's just consciousness and then there's ignorance. And that's all there really is. So I think most people are operating from just an ignorant space a lot of times, and that ignorance is driven through the ego and insecurities and or fear. And it's going to be hard to keep your body healthy and fulfilled and full of love when you're operating from that space. And the more conscious you become, the more love you are, and then you can really do some amazing stuff.
And what about like long-term injuries?
I think all that stuff is healable. Like, honestly, obviously, I mean, what's one I'm working on right now that's actually been kind of tough is my plantar fasciitis. I haven't been able to heal that immediately, but it has gotten better. But I think all that stuff is definitely feasible. I'm a true believer in all that kind of stuff. I really do. It's just about the belief. You know, how much do you really believe it? How much faith do you have within yourself? And like I said, like a lot of times, even when like I manifest things, like actual things, and they pop up in 2 days later, there is still a part of me that's like, I can't believe that actually happened, or I still can't believe it. So I know I still have quite a bit of work to do to really become full believer myself in many ways.
So Power Project family, I hope you enjoyed this clip. We are on Discord and Reddit. We're trying to talk to you guys and build a community down there. So the links are in the bio. But remember, like, comment, subscribe, share this out with people so you can share the wealth of health. As cheesy as that fucking sounds. Peace.